What homework did you have?
Just a manual.
And you did it.
Yes. Only one that.
All right. Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? About to jump on here with Afi. Send some questions through here. I like to tell everybody, yo, I charge for this. I charge to answer questions, so y'all better get them in for free. What's going on? What's happening? Got that book, 1999. Tell me something that you like from it. You know, that's really some ABCs, but a lot of people don't got the ABCs, so I feel like it's some good information in there and probably some shit you ain't never heard. Give me something out the book that you like. Matter of fact, I think I got a printout right here. Michael, you seen my printout?
I don't know. She's like,
It's a printout of my book. In the book, invested. Really invested in yourself and your skills for the next endeavor and the skill set that you're going to need for your next endeavor. Don't try to invest it in no real estate. You're going to lose it because you ain't knowledgeable enough. But I would invest it maybe in a real estate mentor or something like that so you can get the knowledge. Otherwise, you're just going to be wasting your money away. What up, though? Good evening. What's good? You about to buy it? Send me a DM once you buy it. Let me know. All right, check this out. We waiting on Afi right now. While we wait on him, I'm gonna read something out this book. All right, this one right here. It might be backwards because it's inverted. And it reads, a woman should always be feeling you way more than you feeling her. Listen to that. A woman should always be feeling you way more than you feeling her. For everybody coming in, I'm reading on my book right now. A woman should always be feeling you way more than you feeling her. Or at least that's how it should seem. If it ain't like that, you've already messed up. It's simple. When someone is really into you, they'll put up with anything. If you like a woman too much, you'll let her get away with anything. Okay, Afi in here. Afi, jump on. Okay, if you like a woman too much, you'll let her get away with anything. But if you flip the script, she'll be the one bending over backwards for you. So which side of the table would you rather be on? All right, that's a little excerpt from my book, 1999. Go get you some game real quick. Just a little taste of it. Afi on right now. I'm finna pull him up. Link in bio for the book. Afi, what's going on with it?
What's up? What's up? What's up, bro? How you doing?
Oh man, I'm lovely, man. Listen. We got to start with this right here. You know, a lot of dudes out here, they just don't know the life of a player, man. They just don't know the life of somebody who just do what they do. So, you wanna share with the audience a little situation, little everyday occurrence that you went through earlier.
All right, I'm gonna give y'all a story time. So this is what I call insta dates, right? So a lot of times when when you guys are courting women, meeting women, you feel like you got to take steps. I meet her, I do this, I boo boo boo. It don't always go like that. When you understand a woman's attraction and interest, you can skip the steps. You can skip the phone calls. You can skip the dates. So met a woman on an Uber. We had a
So,
good conversation.
Uber driver, he didn't meet somebody in the Uber. This was the Uber driver.
Yeah, the Uber. So the Uber driver. So had a conversation with her. We we spoke the same lingo, so we knew it was from the same place. And we connected on some art shit. Again, as a man, the more that you build yourself, the more easily you can make connections with other people.
When you
It's
cultivate,
very
right?
imperative. It's very imperative. Just like, you know, the one of the best things that I did in my life was skydive, right? And so if I meet somebody, a woman who did that, then she already knows what type of cat I am just by me saying that I did that. You feel me? So root back to the story, met her, and so we linked up, we talked, exchanged information, Instagrams, all of that. Another tip, you know, if your Instagram is decent, it's gonna be better than getting a phone number, bro. You know, I haven't got a phone number in hella long, bro, because my Instagram got shit that I want bitches to see. So that's how it works. So I can give them my phone number and that we can have a long ass conversation, or I can shoot them my Instagram, and I know they're gonna look at my shit. And then when they come talk to me, they know all of my shit.
Yeah, I think this
Boom.
day and age, if you ain't got your Instagram at least decent with some good pictures, then you slipping, man, because that's what everybody paying attention to.
Yeah.
It's like back in the day, you used to have a card, or something like that. They get to see you and forget you. Now, if you ain't got an Instagram, they might not even talk to you. You know what I'm saying? They want to see you. Listen, if a broad don't give me her Instagram, I'll think something funny. What's going on? Why you don't want to give it to me? Why you don't got one? In this day and age, something wrong if you ain't got no Instagram. And if you got one and you ain't got your shit together, you know.
Yeah, man. It's basically like your online business card. That's how you need to look at it. You know what I'm saying? So if you go to my shit, and what you will see is three things. Those things ain't random. It's not my view shit. It's the things that I'm trying to attract. I got the movie clip because I want to act and I want to branch off and start doing movies. That's why I got that shit. So when the movie cat follow me, he ain't gotta ask me. Just like I told you about the bitches, it's right there. Then I got my books, cause nigga, that's cause I'm the for real book cat. And then what else I got? Boom, boom. And then I got the memes, cause that's what I'm known for, the funny slick shit. So that's what I want to attract from that. You know what I'm saying? And just letting people know. So back to the bitch. We had a conversation, and sometimes you want to. Sometimes, and I can't. I could tell y'all the story, but I want to teach y'all the story. I think that's more effective. So I want y'all to know that when you deal with women, you want to ask them questions that you kind of know the answer to in your favor, right? So you could ask a woman if she's spontaneous. Even if she ain't, she damn near gonna say yeah. Because if she say no, then she
Right.
knows that the
See,
vibe that I'm asking her is if she don't say yeah, then
that
I'm better than her.
that
So she gonna
that's
match
some
me.
game right there, though. That's some game right there.
Yeah,
You done set a loaded question that she gotta answer one way, which gonna lead you to the next thing.
yeah, man. So, you know, you get to have sex talk, and once you kind of bring that up, you can kind of test. Because when women want you, they gonna let it be known. You for the when they in your area, they gonna let it be known. So we just did some spontaneous shit and smashed off the Insta Day shit. And I was telling my man Goldie, the thing about it is, yeah, it sounds like some player shit, but I also play it against to her ego because I know that she gonna think it's fly too. Cause I put it like this: when you a player cat, this is how you do shit. I'm gonna teach y'all. Press the fire sign if y'all want me to tell y'all how y'all do shit. So this the
That's the
YouTube
fire
OG,
sign.
not the OG. This the YouTube young OG. I'm gonna tell y'all niggas this is how you do it, man. I see some fire signs. Um, so when you deal with women, start paying attention to what they respond and what they don't respond to. You don't just attempt to fuck and don't fuck or fuck and then that's it. You don't learn that way. You don't learn that way. You learn from trial and error. So once you get enough trials and errors, you will understand the language of a woman that she speaks. And the language that a woman speaks, they don't come from here. It comes from here, 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 and down there. But you want these up top first. Because once you got these up top first, it's like you got it. You took the chicken, you got the head. Now it's just doing whatever the fuck you want. You see what I'm saying? I mean, think about it. Women, how easy is it for women to get sex? I mean, all they gotta do is get on social media and say I'm horny, or not even that. They can downplay it. I'm sad. Boom. That's the action right there. So you gotta make yourself separate from what they're used to. You got to make yourself separate. How do you do that? You become an exquisite person. You read books. You get your education up. You travel. It'll broaden your mindset. You fuck with a lot of different bitches. It's going to get you used to cooperation, and it's going to indirectly um, teach you your standards and shit, and your do's and don'ts. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't. A lot of times you hear these cats on the internet, and you can tell. And I know Goldie can tell when niggas are saying shit and when niggas have lived shit. So boom, let me give you another example of an incident real quick, like this. Like, I was on a cruise and I met this white chick, and she was in the black dudes. I can tell when it's that type of vibe. And it was the same sort of thing. She was drunk. We made out at the bar. My partner was with me too. He took the one off. Now, a lot of cats, they would exchange rooms. Don't exchange room numbers on the cruise, because you might not see bitches twice. You may not see him again. So just people sleep in, all types of shit. So anyways, so we did the shit, and I asked her, like I told y'all before. I asked her, you ever got fucked on the boat before? Now, I know she probably got fucked on the cruise before, in the room before, but I'm pretty sure that she didn't made out, mean kissing, suck titties, lick neck. I'm stimulating her vagina is making out, bro. That's what making out is. So boom, nigga, we go to the front of the boat and fuck right there on some Titanic shit, because I know ain't nobody Titanic her before. So she gonna say, yeah, just because. So this is what I wanted to tell y'all earlier, because I thought I forgot. You want to do shit that they gonna tell about. So once you do some fly shit or some spontaneous shit, they gonna tell their friend. Once they tell their friend and their friend is excited, then they gonna come back to you. You got double validation now. See, so now you got the shit working for you, and you got the friend working for you too.
Hey man, I love to show out when my bitch with a bitch or something with her. Oh, I love to show the fuck out, man. I love to show the fuck out, so I know she gonna double back on me.
Yeah, man. You got to think of it like that. Just what you was reading with the book, man. You know, liking you is not like no slick shit that niggas just like to say.
Nah,
bro.
they think that shit is just a one liner and it's as simple as it is. It go way deeper
Bro.
than just the surface
You,
of that statement.
you gotta understand dynamics of relationship. So it's not about who and how many. It's what and what for. That's what you need to think. Not how many and who, but what and what for. That's what will dictate how your rotation is and who is in it. That's how you dictate your time. That's how you dictate your circle. Who and what for. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying? So
somebody had a question. So let me ask you this about the little broad, the little Uber driver that you knocked down. Is that the type of bitch you gonna meet up with again, or that was just a one off?
now I meet up with her again because she's resourceful. You know what I'm saying? We got similar like entrepreneur type connections that we can do. And if I can't do it with her, I can learn from her. Don't ever think that you can never not learn from a woman, bro. A lot of niggas get that shit fucked up. Like, I'm the man, I'm teaching all the time. Nah, bro. You can learn from women too, bro. Just watch from the shit they say and just watching them and shit. That's how come. That's how come I understood women before I even started dating, because I grew up with all women and shit. My mom, my sisters, they was finesse type women, and that's how they was. And I used to just watch them and shit. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's how they do it. That's how you, when the niggas do this and they get off the phone, that's how they react. I don't want to be that cat, and that's how I learned.
Somebody said, Goldie, you said it's bad to knock a broad at the club. Why? I don't know when I said that. If I did, give me some context, because I can definitely break that down. Does reading books really help? Yeah, struck right. She pay right. Goldie, do you charge a choosing free to a broad that's in a bad position? Man, what's up with these questions? Listen, If you even asking that question, I'm not even gonna give you the answer because you asked something crazy right now. What type of question is that? Don't have me get you. You hate talking about this game, bro. Oh, that was smooth, Lou. You can learn from a crackhead too. What makes you think you worthy of a fiasco? Thank you, Lou. Thank you, Smooth Lou. Smooth Lou. Feel her nonchalant. This fire game from the chicks too. Man, keep popping that good game. All right, ain't nobody got no good questions here. Yo, give us some questions. Give us some questions. Or Afi, if you want to take it somewhere, take it somewhere.
Um, let me see. Let's get an opportunity for the next person to ask a question and then boom, because I can do it easy. Let me see what. Let let's talk about the club shit real quick. If he said it, this is the thing, bro. Like you gotta understand like the brackets of hoes. So it's fun bitches and it's life bitches and it's business bitches and it's like all the type of bitches. It's not just one lane of fucking bitches that you're supposed to have. I mean, from that's what I know. You know what I mean? So like a lot of times, like a lot of you guys will get in relationships and you'll give up your whole life for a chance. You got to keep up with the fuck you was doing to keep your time to yourself, and that's what attracted her also.
Hey, this is a good question. You go for it if you want to. He said, "What about a woman you work with? How do you approach without being overly aggressive?" What do you think about that one?
I'm the right one to ask that question, bro. So this is how you get the women at work, bro. For one, you you gotta okay before you fuck the bitches at work, ask yourself this question: what's gonna happen when I don't want to fuck? Because you're gonna
That's
get
what that
tired
that
of it.
that's exactly where I was gonna go with it.
Because you're gonna get tired of it. The shit look good because you ain't had it, players. And once you have it a few times, and this is the thing too, you got to understand that in the workspace, when women see you every day, sometimes you can confirm and have all this type of program and shit. It's gonna change because they got leverage because they know they can fuck with you. So you got to know all of these things going in. So boom. So how do I do it? I do my shit through Facebook, right? Because that's where like the shit that I want people to see on. That's the PG version shit. I still put the travel and all just the little food dinners and shit, but it's safe. So, you know, so I'll ask a woman, does she have social media? So if I meet a chick, well, I like her or whatever, I'm dealing with her, I say hi to her. Always ask her name first. So I play long game. So I'm gonna get her name first before I actually get at her. So I'm gonna get her name. So when I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna be like, "How you doing, Katie? Katie, Katie, Katie?" Every time. I'm not gonna say, "Hey, Katie, I'm Afi. You got a man? Let's exchange numbers." You don't do it hella fast like that. Not on no work shit. So, you know, so we at the first name basis. Now, what I do is when I converse with them, I may drop a F-bomb or just some shit like that and see if they hop on that train. And if they hop on that train, then I know I can take them to another level, right? And that other level is we start conversing through the app and shit, which is the same thing as the phone number, which I never had to ask for. And then we just keep it going like that. And so boom, that's the first stage. And in the beginning part is when I start conversing with a woman, I kind of like let it be known how disgusting and childish I think women are who don't know how to keep secrets. That's the foundation I lay first before I even decide if I want to do any further. Just to check their reaction and what you mean by that? Or she'd be like, "Oh, because if she got elaborate, okay, so now I know I can keep a secret with this bitch." And so that's how you do it because you want to throw some integrity in there because shit because it's not always about shit going bad like her fucking up your car or her. It ain't always that. Just sometimes you get tired of fucking a bitch and you keep saying her. You just like you don't want to. I don't even you if you may have a girlfriend, you don't want to see her every day. But this is just the bitch you fucking, nigga. Then this bitch gonna get attached. Then she gonna try to act like your girlfriend. Why we ain't going on dates? Now she wanna be seen what you see. Is the pussy worth all of that? You gotta think about it. Yeah. And then on another level, how I would build my rotations is I have the bottom ones first. Then the new ones see the new prospects. They don't want to give up when they see the new prospects. So that's how I get all of them. But that's a little advanced, but it can happen. You feel me? I can't
Listen,
teach it like that if I ain't did it,
man,
nigga.
hey, that's what I'm saying. You know, you over here giving them a whole lesson. You know, they should pay for. Okay, listen. He said, "How do you leverage having sex with a woman to get what you need out of her, so you can her, or can you even do that?" I would say this. You know, that's a delicate balance because what you don't want to do is be the bitch prostitute, right? If you because now she paying for sex. Now every time you want something, you got to put it down. Now you the hoe, right? You don't want to be in that position. Now you don't have power. Now every time you want something from her, now you got to go put it down. Nah, that ain't a fair exchange to me. You want to leverage your presence as being the highest thing. Sometimes she'll get it, sometimes she don't. You know what I'm saying? And if you could hold off the longest, you'll get the most the first time just so she could get it. She'll give you a whole bunch before you even hit it. If she give me something the first time, I'm not gonna reward her with the dick. You want to know why? Pavlov's dog. You're training her by that. So if she give you some money, you give her some dick. She know, okay, every time she give you some money, you give her some dick. And if you don't give her some dick when she give you some money, she gonna be upset because that's how you train her. She gonna give me some money. I ain't gonna give her no dick. I might give her a little bit more affection, right? But you have to keep that shit. It can't be predictable. Otherwise, you turn into a prostitute yourself. I mean, if that's what you want to do, but that's just not how I do the situation.
Let's cook, nigga. Hey, so boom. Let me hop on that one. So this is the thing. Now, I be Nelly Nell, my guy, and what's up, my brother. So even me, like I do the reward shit set, the reward shit sex shit. So, but let me tell you, remember I just made a video. It's about what pertains to you. So it ain't hard for me to turn down no pussy. Not even on the ego shit. Just cause I had a lot of pussy before. Like nigga, I was at 100 body count when I graduated high school. I'm in my 40s. So random sex and shit and sober, I don't that shit only be like lit sometimes when it's new or when I'm lit. It don't really, you know what I'm saying? New pussy is always good and lit pussy is always good, but I don't have to have it. So you don't never want to make shit like a transaction because then you a trick. You feel me? About the being predictable and shit. You wanna do the opposite by building anticipation, and you can't build anticipation if the outcome is predictable. You see, it's not possible. So how do you build uh, anticipation? By being unpredictable. You see, we use two words, taught you three different things right there. So that's how you do it. So just like you said, like let me tell you, hey Goldie, I had a bitch in sack, right? And nigga, I had that bitch for 5 years and they never touched her, bro. And it used to be so funny. She used to come all the way out here, we used to go back to her house and shit. And sometimes I act like I was gonna fuck, and she would just get so excited, and I just then that'll make me nut, and then I wouldn't want to do it no more,
Hey, but
because
listen, I, I
I
had I had a little Asian that was down for like 2 years before I touched that thing. You know, and it wasn't even because she ain't deserve it. It's just because I ain't really like the broad like that. She was cold and everything, but her personality was shitty. But yeah, man, and she was, stomping down for it, stomping down about me, for 2 years. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So, once you get that up, I mean, if that's your thing, because it's a school of players that that's their thing. That's really they go to. They and that's how they really hook them and get them.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of work and a lot of energy. So it just depends on you yourself.
Once I once I start capturing bitches' minds, sex was no longer fulfilling, bro. It ain't fulfilling for me to fuck with a bitch and go up and down on top of her, and I can't ask her for a favor. I just look like I work at a coffee shop because I got my intellectual fucking glasses on and my hat like this, nigga. That's why. I, I can put a cap on and change the whole vibe on your bitch. But on some real shit, I'm just fucking with you, Blair.
But
Um,
But yeah, I mean, you asking them questions, man. I mean, it's really simpler than you even asking, right? If you talking about you got to have sex with her just to get something out of her, man, you doing something all the way the wrong way, or you picking the wrong one. I said this earlier. Somebody asked a question: have you ever seen a woman go anywhere without her purse or her pussy? Because some dudes want the pussy, some dudes want the purse, right? Either one that you want, she ain't going nowhere without it.
yeah,
So how do you get them both? And she'll walk them to you. You just got to get her. You trying to get something and you taking your eye off the actual thing that's gonna give it to you, and that's her. If you can get her mind, if you can get her soul, if you can really get her, really put some hooks in her, and you got her, you got everything she coming with, and it's limitless. Rather than you just trying to get some money, guess what? All you gonna get is a little bit of money. But when you got her, man, you gonna get everything she got, and she gonna take out a loan to give you some
yeah,
more. But you
yeah.
gotta have master the art of that, learning that broad, learning what to do, what sparks her, getting her all into you. You trying to shortcut the process.
What man? I'm telling y'all, man. Like, if you ain't never really put it like this, if you ain't never really had a woman like super in love with you before, it's kind of like you had sex and never busted a nut before, bro. It's that big of a deal, bro. Like, I remember I had a girl locked up and shit, and it was behind her fucking up some other bitch. And I used to just love it that I used to just fuck with both the bitches because I was in the middle of the triangle and shit. So I got this bitch that I'm getting down for you props for, and this bitch who want to get at this bitch, and she want to get at her, and I'm just fucking with them both. And the shit was behind me, and it's just like, okay, boom, like, even though life goes on, motherfuckers will really like stick to you like that, man, like, and really not to be like that, but like women will put you before they kids and shit, bro. Like,
Oh,
you know,
man, stop
not
it.
to
It,
like
it,
pump that, like,
listen, hey, if she don't do that, I'm gonna be upset. If she do it, man, I'm looking at her crazy. So she really can't win with me.
right,
She really can't win with me. I ain't never had a woman not put me before her kids, right? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Hold on, real quick. Somebody said when you have a new catch and she really dig you, the best play is to hold out. Well, listen, every situation is different, but I'm gonna tell you like this. See, you fuck around and give it up too soon, she might be done with you. You ain't
yeah,
even think about that. There's a lot of women out here, man. They might give you a little bit of money just to get your dick, and once she got that, she done with you,
right.
right? So how do you avoid that? Oh, you think, oh well, I'm gonna just hit that thing real good. Come on, man. Some of these women done had the best, bigger than you could ever be, and the best porn stars, you know? So the only way that you could really compete in this world is really getting her mind and really getting her into you and building something outside of that. Otherwise, you're always going to lose. There's always going to be somebody who can hit it better. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of times a woman has just come just for that. So if you give it up to her too soon, now she gone. You didn't even have time to marinate and serenade and learn her and hook her in, right? Because you gave it up too soon, and now she decided if she want to leave or stay. Sometimes a woman could just come to you and all she wanted was the dick, and she might just pay you a couple dollars for it, right? But if you don't give it to her, and she's trying to get it so she stick around a little bit longer, that give you more time to really hook her and hypnotize her and get her in your mind. Listen, it's a thing like this. I learned the art of making a woman fall in love with me. 2 weeks. Give me 2 weeks with any woman. 2 weeks with any woman, 30 days max, and I have a woman feeling like she in love and found her motherfucking soulmate. If you can't do that, you ain't got real game. If you
Right.
can't do that, you ain't got real game. See, most dudes ain't even thinking like that. Oh no, that ain't. Listen, if you really want to hold a woman, especially if y'all in a lifestyle, and you need a woman who ain't gonna tell on you, who gonna do dirt for you, and take some time for you, man, that bitch better be in love with you, Jack. Because if she not, you going to prison. For real. For real. Cause ain't no, oh, this is just business. Okay, nigga, well, it's just business. Well, you take this 10 years. Only thing that's gonna stop her when it's some years on the line is cause she motherfucking love your motherfucking ass. But
That's that,
that's a game, most of these people on here ain't even understanding.
and in an easy way, not easy, but a simple way. See, to have a woman in love with you, bro, it's like you niggas be living day to day, and that's the wrong way. She got to see the vision, bro. And you don't even know how to paint it, bro. You so worried about what ass she gonna get tonight, bro. You got to paint the picture for them to see it, and for them to connect with it and feel like it's their vision too, bro. And when it's their vision too, they're gonna work for their vision to succeed. But the vision got to be clear though. That's key.
Somebody said, facts, you gotta stay 10 steps ahead. Yeah, you got to be doing some shit. You know, I used to tell niggas like this, right? Women, and I'm gonna stop saying bitch because, you know, I'm trying to get on YouTube and shit. I hate having to, you know, bleep all this shit out. So, but anyway, if you want a woman, right? A woman only fuck with somebody she feel like is on a higher status than her. You understand what I'm saying? The woman only finna either bring you some money if you in the game, or fuck with you if she feel like she getting over. In the game, it's like this: a woman only fucking with you if she feel like she getting over. If y'all equal, she ain't fucking with you. You get what I'm saying? She has to feel like, oh, I'm fucking with this nigga. Oh, I'm getting over fucking with this nigga. So you got to be here just to get a bitch right here. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to keep a woman around, man, you got to be doing things. You have to make her feel like her not fucking with you, she gonna be missing out on something. You got to feel, she got to feel like you a lottery ticket. And you can manipulate that in so many different ways. If it's just the knowledge that you giving to her daily, if it's the things you doing, the credit you building with her, the business you building with her, the things she seeing you doing, or if you just really got a catch hand and she see you steady building your squad, she know you going places. A woman who sees a man going places ain't finna throw away a lottery ticket. You have to be a lottery ticket in your woman's eyes if you really want to hook her for the long haul. You know, because the sex ain't gonna do it. It's gonna hold her for a time, but it ain't gonna hold her long term. You know, the love could hold her too, though. You know, but you want to add multiple elements to keeping her. Boss Hog used to call it putting a thorn in her paw. You have to have multiple thorns in a woman's paw. You know, that's what I teach in my course too. Learn how to put multiple thorns in a woman's paw, and you can do that in multiple ways.
Facts, bro. I'm a teach y'all too something
Let
from
us
that.
know if you feeling what we talking about, cause shit, I jumped the fuck off this motherfucker right now,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Listen,
yeah,
let
yeah,
me
yeah.
know I
What
ain't
y'all
just
is y'all
speaking on
feeling
dead
alive?
ears.
Put some fire signs in there. Make sure y'all share the video too. Y'all see the arrow right there. Share this shit with 10 people, man. Make sure y'all follow us both if you haven't.
That's what I never did was paint a picture for them in my vision. Yeah, man. See, I do that from day one.
Yeah.
From day one, I show them the vision. From day one, I'm saying some shit that she probably wouldn't expect. Ain't no nigga probably told her. But I got big vision though. You see, everybody want to believe in something. Everybody wants to believe in something. Men, women, children, everybody wants to believe in something grand, in a grandeur vision for life. And if you could paint that motherfucking picture, you could have a motherfucker for life. It's motherfuckers every day getting conned out of millions of dollars. Bernie Sanders, not Bernie Sanders, what Madoff wasn't the only Ponzi scheme motherfuckers. It's Ponzi schemes going on every day. And if you study them like I do, it's because they painting this grand vision of the future and what's to come. And that's all you got to do. And I ain't saying it got to be fraudulent, but you got to paint something. And you got to be excited about it. You got to get that bitch excited to get up in the morning and say, I'm going to go get it because daddy said we going somewhere. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't making her feel like that, she gonna be like, man, you got to make shit, you got to make life exciting for the broad that's fucking with you. And so you gotta paint a big vision. And how do you paint a big vision? You gotta have a big vision yourself. You can't just make one up because she ain't gonna feel it like that. A bitch will fuck with a nigga who got a big vision who ain't even did nothing if he excited enough about it every day.
Yeah.
One day she might wake up, but I seen a lot of bitches fucking with a nigga and he's just really charismatic and got a big dream. And you can't convince her that it ain't gonna happen one day.
This is a side note.
Hey, listen. Oh, wait, real quick. I used to in my household in Vegas. I lived in a gated community, had every room filled, and I had a condo and had a couple different condos in there. Every single day, all day long, downstairs on the TV I was playing nothing but subliminal motivation, law of attraction, mansions, yachts, Monaco, motivation type shit. I had to seep into their subconscious mind the vision of the future, right? So even when they just walking around the house, don't turn that motherfucking TV off. They 24/7 in their head when they at the house. They see in the future. They seeing big things. They seeing grandeur, so they could believe it. Once they believe it, they went out there and act and work like it.
You cooking, nigga.
But
Th-
I was
th-
just on
th-
another level with my shit. That's why niggas couldn't touch what I was doing, because y'all wasn't doing it like me. Y'all didn't have your broad sitting down reading books, reading Napoleon Hill, reading As a Man Thinketh, getting their mind right. Getting their mind right so they in a position where they can converse with these dudes on a different level and hold an intellectual conversation. So now it's not even about what they wanted in the beginning. Now they just want them around. And they still got to pay for it.
mm-hmm.
You know, y'all wasn't making your bras read Heidi Fleiss. Y'all wasn't making them study the best madams out there. You wasn't taking them and teaching them, putting the coat. I'm gonna give you one. Some don't catch it. Putting the coat on a chair and teaching them how to get inside that thing. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. You wasn't teaching them skills. You niggas don't know how the game really go. It's 5% of the game that actually know how it really go. Do you really think doing what you doing, you can make millions? Stop it. Knock it off. Yeah, maybe if you got 10 bad white bitches, but you don't. Just do the math, nigga. You ain't never gonna make it doing it what you doing. You have to develop skills that you can transmit to the woman that she can go out, learn, and do herself. That's the only way you gonna get rich. Because you can't get rich just flat backing. And if you do, it's gonna be hard. But guess what? Most of you niggas don't even know that. You living in this motherfucking fantasy world that them flatbackers is gonna get you rich. No, they gonna have you living well though. But you ain't never gonna get rich. You ain't never gonna get out the game unless you got a real serious investment hand. You got to have skills. And that's why I always learn. The Mac is the polished pimp. You know, you got to know how to do more than one thing with a woman because a woman is valuable. A woman who places her life in your hands is valuable, right? But all you want to make her do is lay on her motherfucking back because you have no skills and you have no game. Anybody can lay on their back. You think you really teaching that bitch something? Oh, go out here and do this. You really think she make you think like you teaching her something? She could have did that shit on her own. You feel me? If you really want to give a woman some game, teach her how to get the bread without having to lay on her back. You get what I'm saying? Teach her how to do a multitude of things that elevate her ability to make some money without having to do that. And that's how you're going to get rich. I'm on a tangent, though, and I'm only talking to maybe 2% of people on here even know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to give it to you after.
No, man, you was cooking, bro. You was cooking. Just like that. You feel me? I'm listening too. This is the thing. So y'all got two intelligent black cats on here, black authors. You know, so we ain't all ignorant and stupid. You feel me? We educate and we lead people, man.
Because you can't transmit what you don't have. Some of you niggas only know the streets. What you gonna transmit to the broad? Nothing but the streets. And if that's all she got, how she gonna get up on that rich trick? How? She can't.
Damn.
He spot her a mile away. He might give her a couple dollars, but he ain't gonna give her the big bag like he got. But if you educate yourself, right? Understand different things. Learn etiquette yourself. Man, my bros went to etiquette school. Man, I have pop quizzes in the house. Hey, what's up? What fork is this? What knife is this? Right? So when they go to places, they're not giving themselves away that they don't belong. You can go and dress her up to make her look like whatever, but when she doesn't conduct herself in the manner that they know, okay, that's an outsider. So you have to know these little nuances. Otherwise, you don't even know why she didn't get the date, why she didn't get the bag, why she didn't get invited back, why she not winning. Because you gave yourself away because you don't know these little things. Because you ain't about your job description. You're not serious about what you do. You don't treat your profession as a profession. Hoeing is an art, not an act, and y'all treat it like an act. All right, I'm done, man. I'm done. This ain't even my audience. I told myself I'm done talking about this shit.
Hey, man, you know, when a nigga is cooking, you gotta let him cook, bro. You know, so I feel it because I go on my tangents too. I just ain't going no run right now.
I need to go ahead. Listen, this is what I'm saying. Because every real one that I know sat at the feet of a mentor, who sat at the feet of a mentor, who sat at the feet of a mentor. You gonna get some shit you ain't never gonna hear because these niggas don't know it. Because these niggas don't know it. They know the same shit every other nigga know, and every nigga that you know barely got any money. So why you listening to them then? If you want some real game, come tap in with me, but it ain't cheap though. Because I'm gonna give you some shit that's gonna change your life.
DC in here. He said, "Save it." Let me ask y'all this because I don't know what's this our like fourth show. So we was talking behind the scenes. So we do our if it is the first time y'all came, we do our show the first Friday. This a bonus one a month. But we was gonna pump it up to some weak shit. So if y'all want us to do that, make sure y'all put it in the chat. Make sure y'all follow us. Make sure y'all DM us too and shit like that. And you know, and we could put it together because we could just flow. You know what I'm saying? We could just flow. And I heard somebody say I need to line. Nigga, I got one of the best beards on YouTube. I just finished fucking, bro. Goddamn. See, that's the thing, bro. Some YouTube got a lot of fake niggas. Some of us is just real niggas, bro. My nigga Goldie hit me. This is bonus shit, bro. So we ain't all lights, camera, action. You feel me? I ain't gonna get dressed to talk to you niggas and talk to my partner. I'm just gonna kick it to you how it is. We can do all that shit. If you bring your bitches through, and then I put on the
see, because what they don't know about you is, man, you really got game and you really got confidence, man. You'll jump out the bed in the morning and go knock something because you got the confidence and really do it though. Everybody else, man, we got to go get suited and booted to feel at our best. But
yeah.
Avia jump out there and really knock the one that you wanted, man, just rolling out of bed. And that's when you get that level of confidence. That's why you got to tap in and get some of his books too, because he really got it. And when you really got it, you ain't got to put it on you because it's in you.
Yeah, man. And then too, like, sometimes it's cool just to meet the random hoes when you chilling, because it's like, you're gonna impress them when you connect with them and shit. You know what I'm saying? The same way if you meet a chick and she ain't really dressed, she can't wait for you to see her dress. It's the same.
Yeah, but let me tell you this. I don't subscribe to that. If you ask me, anybody coming up under me, man, every time you jump out, it better be a star-studded event like you rocking on the motherfucking runway,
Yeah.
But I like how I can get down though.
This is what I was gonna say earlier, man. It's some advanced shit, and I got a chapter about this in one of my books. I think it's the Desires ones, and it's becoming the star of her movie, right? Now, it sounds backwards because as the man you want to be the king, but it's a way of playing to her ego to benefit double, is what it is. Because women go through different phases and shit, and so boom. So you can meet a girl named Christina, and you can meet her in September 2024, and then so you can meet that same bitch. She might have went through 2 or 3 things, and you meet her May 2025. Totally different broad, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of can know when women go through their different phases and shit. Like women go through their whole phases, women go through their settle down phases, their relationship phases. So when you meet them, you can kind of match that, and then you can reap the benefits from that.
I see somebody in here. I don't know who they talking to. The biggest bitches. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. The thing is, the people that be super outspoken, they should just make content, bro. That's it.
Right. Trolling. Let me kick them off. They flooding up the comments. Remove from live video. Yeah, but yeah, you saying some shit though. You saying some shit. Anybody got some questions? If not, we gonna move around on here. Y'all want to tap in with either of us? We both have mentorships. We both have programs. And I want to speak on that real quick too, man, because a lot of y'all, man, I say it all the time, right? So in my group, we do calls, me and Boss Hog, right? And one night we was talking with everybody, and I asked everybody a question. Why do you? And I'm gonna ask everybody on here, everybody who's trying to get a woman, whether you in the game or not in the game, why do you not have the woman that you want? But for the dudes in the game, why are you not 3-4 deep? It's a serious question. You got to have clarity, and you get clarity from introspection. Why do you not have the woman you want? Why do you not have a plethora of women? And if you're in the game, why you don't got a whole stable right now? Why?
You know
I
what,
want to see
Cody?
in the comments. I want to see in the comments what answers. Why don't you have the women that you want in your life right now? Because some women be jealous. Because how much? Okay, y'all playing. All right, the answer is this. Because the answer is this. Because you ain't who you think you are, nigga. It's that simple. You ain't who you think you are, and that's why you ain't got what you think you should have, because you don't deserve to have it, right? And I say that to say, I'm not going to say that just to talk shit. I'm going to say that to try to help you out. You need to start looking left and right and compare yourself and see where you don't measure up, and work every day to close that gap. Everybody, right? You know where you're deficient, what skills you're deficient in, what things you're unconfident about. Identify those things and work every day to get proficient in those areas. Because guess what? The man who's really having the money, the man who's worked out, the man who's grooming himself and looking good and having it his way, man, he ain't wanting for nothing. He got the stable. He got the women. Why? Because he is who he's supposed to be to have that. If you don't got it, it's not because you deserve it. It's because you don't deserve it. That's why you don't got it. So become the person who deserves it. Get your body right, man. That's the easy. See, it's hard to learn game. It's easy to work out and go to the gym every day and eat right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Become quality, and you will be able to attract quality easily. If everything you want eludes you because you're not in line with that. It's easy to knock a quality woman when you're a quality man. You want a high powered bitch out here really making moves? You got to be a high powered top tier nigga. Cause that's the only type of motherfucker she fuck with. You're not catching her because you're not that. And it's obvious to everybody but you. That's why people need mentors. That's why I needed mentors, because you can't see the picture from inside the frame. You need somebody to come around and pull your coat and say, you need to tighten up, nigga. Your broads ain't gonna
I'm
tell
44.
you.
I get
Your
mentors
broads
50
ain't gonna tell you. Your
age
homie
from
ain't
that.
gonna tell you. Your mama ain't gonna tell you. Get a mentor that's gonna tell you. That's the best. Listen, and this is what I do. Listen to your haters. They may not be right all the time, but if you keep hearing a recurring thing, investigate. It might be right. And that might be the one thing that's holding you back. And if you just get out your ego to listen and say, is it true? And if it is, tighten it up. Now they can't talk about it no more, and now you just elevate. But really, you should just get a mentor, because I'm going to keep it real with you. The best thing that somebody could ever do is tell you the truth about you, the raw, uncut truth, because you would sew up all of your insecurities and all of your faults in a day. It's just we go around lying to everybody that we know because we don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Hurt my feelings because I'm trying to get better. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love the internet. They might say some real shit on here, it might hurt your feelings, but it's some shit that your friend wouldn't have told you.
Real talk.
Get on my
I will.
motherfucking program, man. Y'all playing with y'all lives out here, right? I will teach you some shit and show you some shit and put you on the right track for a few $100. You want to get my game program? Ain't too much more. A couple tracks. That's it. You know, when I was coming up, man, I paid heavy. I paid heavy for the mentorship, but it took me places that most dudes that y'all never get to, because y'all don't even know the information that you're missing. Y'all not even looking in the right direction for the game. That's how lost you dudes in the game are. You is not even looking in the right direction.
Facts. I'm 44 and I get mentors, so don't ever put a age bracket on when you feel me. Oh, I'm 30 now. I'm a grown man. I don't need it. Like, nah, bro. You always search for information. You know, always. And I want to add this too. This is just my opinion. I wouldn't necessarily say this is my game, but this is just my opinion. I feel like every man need to, because you know we got different type of cats, and some niggas not really player type niggas, and that's cool. But I still feel like to an extent, every nigga need to experience kind of being a ladies' man on whatever level that is, because see, this is what cats think. Cats think that they're gonna work on themselves, and then when they find the woman or attract the woman that they supposed to get, that the woman just gonna love them for them, and it's just gonna be the end of the story and shit. Once you get into a relationship, you gotta have relationship skills, bro. You gotta understand hoes. So niggas think just because it's one bitch that make it easier. No, you gotta know all the shit from the hoes to deal with the bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you need certain skills. So you're gonna earn those. You're gonna learn those skills from dealing with different women. If you don't deal with no women and then you just get your money up and you attract the woman who you like, you don't know what to do. You don't know how to. You're not gonna be able to pass her shit test when she puts you on ice. For instance, you ain't gonna know that you gotta fall back. You gonna try to call her, or when she disrespects you, you gonna try to make you didn't learn the shit from dealing with the bitches, and now you got the one you want, but you're not gonna keep her.
Hey,
She not
hey,
gonna just she's not gonna just be like, "Oh, I like you." Since we say we fuck with each other, that's it. I gave you my word. Like, nah, nigga, you gotta keep this whole shit up like a job, nigga. You gotta clock in, clock out. You gotta know how to check her. You gotta know when to pull back. Fuck, don't fuck, fuck with her, all that shit.
and a
Even
lot
the
of
trauma,
times
in charge of the trauma,
a
all of
lot
it, bro.
of times the reason that you ain't really knocking like you supposed to, ain't working trying to get them like you supposed to, ain't really going hard to make it happen is because subconsciously you know you don't know what to do with her. subconsciously, you know you don't know what to do with her, and that's why you really don't want her. That's why when it get close to getting her, you do some fuck shit. You self-sabotage because you know you don't know what to do with her. And that's the hardest part of the game is knowing what to do with her once you got her. A lot of dudes could catch some. It's all about what you do with her though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you need to elevate that part of the game to be that comfortable, that competent in your area. But y'all don't work on this shit like a job. Anything you do in life, you should do it at a high level. You know? I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? They say you got some game for the women. Man, I got the most game for women. If women was smart, if women was smart, they would see it and got out their motherfucking feelings, right? They would hear what the fuck I'm saying and say, this nigga got some motherfucking game. Let me tap in and get some. Cause this game gonna work a lot easier for women, but motherfuckers be in a motherfucking feelings so goddamn much they missing the game.
The thing that's why I don't be feeling sorry for bras, bro, because and you probably would agree with this just from coaching. Niggas are hella easy, bro. Like all niggas fall for the same shit. And
Yeah,
women don't.
niggas is well. I said that shit the other day. Somebody said, "Oh, you think I should?" I'm like, listen. She wanted to be a madam. I'm trying to tell her why. I told her straight up, no. If I was a woman, why would I waste my time trying to teach a bunch of knucklehead bitches what the fuck I know? I would just get rich myself. You know how fucking easy that'd be? If I was a woman about with some game, I would just get rich myself and live my best life rather than trying to teach a whole bunch of knucklehead bitches a bunch of shit. It would be so simple. Niggas are retarded. Niggas are slow. Niggas will fall for any fucking thing. Even niggas with game. Now, I ain't talking about me. I'm talking about niggas who claim they got game. I ain't talking about I'm talking about niggas who claim alpha and claim they got some game. Yeah, till they got some pussy in their face. You know what I'm saying? So this shit is too easy, which let me know most bitches have zero game. And you know why bitches have zero game? Because they
They
never
don't
had
need,
to develop
they
game
don't need
because
it.
everybody been trying to fuck them since they was 15. Nobody tells them when they talking stupid. Nobody tells them when they saying some shit that don't make sense. So they never have to develop no game. That's why bitches have no fucking game. Niggas are just easy. If you think you got some game, think again. Niggas are just easy, but you have no game.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you have some game, every woman would be living their best life. Because it's niggas are, I mean, this shit, it's just ridiculous out here.
Some of the finest hoes be the worst in bed.
Oh, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah, man. That be a little tricky sometimes.
I don't even like being around. Any questions in here? Nigga, if a nigga pay attention to me, I'm not listening. I'm a woman, I'm listening all ears. Nah, for real. Tap in, get the mentorship. Yep, tap in. How much? DM me. Man, don't come being cheap, man. If you cheap, man, don't even hit me. Oh, because I don't even need the money. I'll just do it because I just spent so much time. I really like talking about the game. I really like helping people. I really like showing people the way that works for me. So don't come playing though.
You know it's good too to chop it up just with like minds and shit, cause I'm gonna just keep it 100. A lot of times you gotta like dumb your shit down to like match the nigga who you talking to.
Yeah, it should be too fast paced for him. Should be too fast paced for him.
Yo, I'd be like, bruh, like
Somebody
nigga, I thought you was
said.
in.
Somebody said, Goldie, should I take back? If you're gonna be asking questions with a no picture profile, I'm gonna think that's you just trolling. And I ain't gonna answer it. But he said, Goldie, should I take a bra back after she fagged off on me twice? Of course not.
No, hell
The
no.
fact that you even asking that question, right? I mean, if I got some kitchens ready to go down, but I don't want to go emotional zest. You ain't got no game, fam. Just relax. Hold on. It's only about pimping. No, first of all, this ain't about pimping. Don't get this misconstrued. This is just about you could say maybe a pimp mentality, or you could say a Mac mentality or a player mentality. I mean, don't put no label on it. We ain't talking about pimping at all. We just
It's
talking about male and female dynamics.
yeah, it's the dominance mindset. That's what we. That's what we. That's what we talking.
Hey man, that shit killed me. Like,
Well,
you some motherfucking losers, man. Like, what the fuck you gotta take? How big you gotta be losing in life to log out your real page, to log into a fake page, to come on somebody live and talk some shit? You got too much motherfucking time. I know your life sucks. You's a goddamn loser.
yeah, That should be crazy, bro.
I'd be like, man, you got the time to do that type of shit?
Yeah. It took me a minute to get used to it though, for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, at this
I ain't
point,
gonna
it's
act like I've
whatever.
been Superman the whole time. Like
Yeah, you know, I be cool most of the times. Every now and again, catch me at the wrong time. I feel
let
a
me
little
let me
way about it, but you
let,
know.
let me let me let me tell y'all niggas something about me that you may not know. I'm a master level troll. I will pretend to be mad and fuck with you just because I get off on it, and I don't even be mad the whole time. I love myself too much. I really don't be mad. I just like fucking with people, and then people be thinking they slick because they be thinking you so into what you saying that they slick. Nah, nigga, you ain't slick. I can do two things at one time. So that's all it's about, you know. But I'm telling you, bro, I done had niggas stalk me, bro, and I piss niggas off, leave fucked up ass emails and shit from and hoes too, bro. I done had bitches stalk me on this shit, bro. That should be crazy, bro. Motherfuckers are really build a whole rapport with you and shit because they see you all the time.
Listen, a motherfucker, I don't know who it was, but somebody hated my post about bro and bruh so bad. They paid for a bunch of comments on my page, and I know they fake because it's all fake pages saying the exact same thing word for word. Somebody paid for like 1,000 comments on my post, you know, all saying the same shit.
Piss me off, bro. Piss me off, bro. And I want to say this
Oh,
to the
God,
I
answer
want
my own, but never take the girl back after she back up. Maybe twice because she's
this
coming back for.
first code.
If
He
you
want
need to go through some chicks and mess up a few times, you need to go through some chicks and mess up a few times, or will the game come naturally?
yeah.
You only gonna learn through trial and error. I mean, you gonna have some guidance, but yeah, you got to go through it. It's a lot of
Mm,
nuances that you're gonna have to. At this point, I feel like a motherfucking Jedi.
yeah.
Like I don't even know how I do it. It's just I've been doing certain things and dealing with certain shit for so long. I feel like I'm a motherfucking mind reader at this point. I don't know if I just catch micro expressions or body language and that just shit just so dialed in now. But I see shit before it even happened with most women. I know what they doing before they do it. I know when they lying before they lying. I know exactly how shit gonna play out. But it's about having doing this a lot and really being about what you doing.
Hey, you ain't never did no reaction video. You probably do a cold ass one.
Reaction video? No, I probably should. I've done
But
like one where I already made a video and then I put a reaction. Like I made it seem like it was a reaction, but it wasn't really a reaction. I just
Mhm.
put some shit that kind of went together. But yeah, I might have to get into
I
that.
used to so see, this is the thing. I used to do the reaction videos, bro, but I would only teach the game shit. So I wouldn't like go off of what's trending. I would do soft white underbelly. Like I did a whole series breaking down each of them bitches and shit. And then I
Oh yeah,
would
that's
do
good.
and then I got a series where I break down Tom Likas because these niggas over here be thinking it's all about how you look and all that shit. And I was teaching niggas charisma and wit through him. You feel me? And how his confidence attract attracted women. Women hated him so bad that they wanted him with his big fat ass and everything. So I went just shit like that. So I would pick shit, not just like, oh, so and so, what was Abba and Priest said this. Not that kind of reacting,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, you just selecting the shit. You feel me?
Somebody said any advice about dealing with a bitter baby mama. Man, we did. I went on a whole spiel about that in our last live. The only thing I can say is you fucked up. I fucked up too, but you fucked up. And that's why you need mentors in your life. Because one wrong decision can derail the next 10 years of your motherfucking life.
Mm.
Like some people have made the wrong decisions. You picked the wrong profession. You picked the wrong person to have kids with. You picked the wrong wife or the wrong girlfriend, and it fucked 10 years of your life up. You'll never get it back. You should go somewhere and cry in the corner. That's how serious this life is.
Yeah,
Are y'all out here playing, thinking it's cool to just bump your head? This is real life. This ain't a video game. You bump your head hard enough, man, you might not get up for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And most people out here, they bumping their head and they really wasting time. And you're going to wake up, and it's gonna be 10 years down the line. And it's like, damn, I fucked up. Yeah, just having a wrong baby mama will fuck your life up for real. So just don't listen. For you just gonna have to figure that shit out. For everybody else, make better decisions in life about everything.
yeah, man. I want to say this too. Like, try to figure out. You ain't just automatically gonna know,
Somebody said,
but
bro, you wearing makeup? Do it look like I'm wearing makeup? If so, that's a compliment because I'm not wearing makeup. I just have good skin.
Worried about the wrong shit, bro. Look, so this is what I want to say. Like, try to figure out what happiness is you. Cause like, for instance, me, I'm older and I don't have no kids now. Everybody of my circles of friends and who I like grew up around, they always, why you ain't got no kids? Oh, nigga, da, 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 da. That ain't my version, bro. I don't go to sleep at night depressed because I don't have a kids or a baby mama. Niggas will try to force they shit on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, how come I like writing books. I travel. Y'all go to my Instagram. Spain, Europe, wherever the fuck. Japan. I've been all these places, bro. That's what I like to do. But niggas will be like, nah, bro, you need to settle down. And they're like,
Man,
bro,
hey,
like,
they don't like
I ain't
seeing you
complaining.
having fun. They don't like seeing you having fun and being able to get up and go whenever you want to. They don't like that shit.
It's like, bro, like, let me complain first, then offer me that shit. Like, nigga, I ain't said nothing about, I ain't like nothing, nigga. I keep myself up. I got my dogs and shit. I'm good. You know, I got my little social media shit, cool. My podcast, I'm cool. You know, like motherfucker, you know. And I'm not saying I'm not against it, but I'm just saying like people to put that pressure on you. Or they'll make it seem like you ain't complete and shit because you ain't a family man. Like, what, nigga? I don't want to be a family man. Like, why? Like they act like you just saying that to deflect. Like, no, nigga, that's what you like, bro. I don't want that. So
Yeah,
some
man.
of you niggas, y'all might just want to supposed to travel the world, or y'all might just supposed to like move to Lake Chickamauga and be a fucking fisher or some shit.
Hey,
That's
listen,
it.
this is my motto. Well, I don't listen to nobody about shit. If you're not in a position that I want to be in, you can't give me advice. And now I may miss some good advice like that, but it serves me better than letting all of these seeds be planted. Because listen, I understand the subconscious mind. I use it well now for myself, to people around me that I love, and to people that I want to manipulate or in the past did, right? You can't let certain ideas even be heard because shit gonna stick in your mind. Listen, advertisers they understand this shit real well. They understand the subconscious mind real well, and they plant seeds in your motherfucking ass all motherfucking day. That's why you got to really be conscious about what you listening to. That's why I can't stand a motherfucker talking to me about some shit I don't want to hear because I don't want that idea to stick. I used to say shit like this in the game. I'm going to plant the seed in the woman's mind one time. She's going to water and cultivate it herself. No matter how long it takes, she'll do the work herself. That's how powerful ideas are. That's why motherfuckers just can't be talking. I don't want to hear that shit. You feel me? I don't want you to plant a seed in my mind that's subconsciously, unconsciously gonna grow. That might be going over a lot of y'all heads, but it's back to what he's saying. I don't listen. If I tell y'all I want something, don't talk to me about that shit no more. I ain't even gonna let that shit even come in my head. You know what I'm saying? To get you to start thinking about some shit that you wasn't even thinking about.
He said, "I'm learning no more TikTok chat for me." You can't get your game from TikTok unless it's one of us, and I don't. Shit, it's probably you because I ain't been on my TikTok in like a year. So shit. What's going on, Sage? Sage, you ain't even accepting my fucking request and shit. You a cloud watcher and shit. You gonna get on my shit, and you don't want me to get on your shit. What's up with that?
So it's true. Once I tell her, she get to doing. Cause where you learn that at, it's like that propaganda. Yeah, that's a cold book, man. It's a book called Propaganda by something Bernays, and it just talks about like a lot of the things that we do from breakfast to cigarettes to a whole bunch of things is nothing more than propaganda that they pushed on us through different things to make us think we're not even supposed to be eating breakfast. Like you think, oh, you need a hearty breakfast. Actually, it's the opposite. Study show, but it was propaganda that they pushed in this certain way. The entire world is ran by this, right? And they run in this game. That's big game. See, and like what I like to do is I look at the conquerors of the world. What tools do they use? They understand the subconscious mind. They understand subliminals. They understand these things. So I just take what they do that works so well and I use it in my life on my small scale. You know, right? And then you got to understand these things that they use on you so you can defend yourself for them. Because if you're not even aware of it, you're not even going to be able to have a defense for the shit that they doing. But this talking over a lot of y'all heads. So let's talk about something else. Y'all better come with a question. Letters from
Mm-hmm.
J.D. Rockefeller. Y'all got that from me. Yep, I'm reading that.
Let me say this, man. I'm gonna I'm gonna do y'all, some of y'all smart cats a solid too. I'm gonna get some of you niggas reading. So if you hit me in the DMs, I send you one of my books for free. I send you an audio, and it ain't really nothing to me because I got hella books, and it'll put you in the right direction. You know, or you can just go to Amazon and type in Nafi Kingdom and pay 20 or 25 for it. It's up to you, but you know, and I think that some of y'all, from the questions y'all asked, y'all really do need the coaching and shit. Y'all think y'all don't. See, a lot of times niggas be thinking because they get pussy that they above getting coaching. Coaching is more than like helping you with dating. It's improving your mindset and it's learning from other people's mistakes. That's how I learn. You feel
Not
me? Like,
not to mention, a lot of times you're adopting the mindset of the person that you're around. So a lot of times, if you like something about Afi, you like his confidence, you like, how he's an intellectual thinker, just getting around him, you'll be able to adopt that mindset. Like I tell a lot of people, just come get around me. Just come get around me, because you'll get around me and you'll start having more confidence. You'll start the confidence that I got, the not give a fuck attitude that I got when you're around me, you'll be able to pick that up from me. And then once you pick it up from me, you'll take it back home to yourself and now you got it. So a lot of times just talking with me on a regular, getting in my mentorship program, understanding how I view things. It's like reading a book. You have a favorite person. You read all of his books. You now you can think, okay, what would he tell me in this situation? Well, you got all of this knowledge. Same thing with me, right? You be around me long enough, you get enough mentor calls with me. Guess what? Now you know, hey, damn, what would he say in this situation? I know exactly what he gonna say. You get what I'm saying? So, oh shit, Afi jumped off. Somebody said I'm always a student of the game. Tell Afi check his DM. I want that audio book he talking about. My ego wouldn't even let me read the book How to Win Friends because I thought I had it mastered. Oh yeah, How to Win Friends and Influence People is a great book. Most women should read that book, honestly. Smart people listen and pay attention. True that. Only dumb people think they don't need learning. Good. More dumb people. It gotta be people on the bottom for it to be people on the top. Right? So when motherfuckers ain't doing what they supposed to do, good. You a cog in a wheel. You could be that. Everybody, I need somebody to clean the toilets, man. They ain't got robots doing it yet. At what point would you get out the game? Immediately. Immediately, man. Immediately. What you wasting time for? Ain't the game a stepping stone? Ain't the game a stepping stone? So what you waiting for? If you ain't mastered it by now, you ain't gonna master it. Why take all them risks? It's way more money, way more freedom, out here. It's too much money to be getting out here. And if you really do got some game, man, the real world is way easier because everybody out this motherfucker is slow. Ain't nobody, all these motherfuckers is asleep. So if you got a little bit of game about yourself, take that game mindset that you have and do something in the legitimate world because these motherfuckers is slow. They don't think, they sheep, they can't think for themselves, they don't know nothing, they can't think outside the box. You'll be a motherfucking star. The richest man in Babylon. Yeah, that's a good one. The game of lifestyle. Exactly. The game is a mindset. It's not a place. It's not a person, place, or thing. The game is a certain mindset that you carry with yourself. And really, if you understand me, you're not even in the game. You think you in the game, but you in the lowest level of the game because the real game is the world stage, and they playing big game around this motherfucker. These companies, these corporations, these politicians, big game. And most of you motherfuckers couldn't stand up to it. The only game you can master is with that little broad who don't know no better. And that's why you stay over there, because that's all you know how to do. And you scared to really step out into the real world where it's real people with real skills and real mindset and big game that you're going to have to go up against because you're not who you think you are. And if you are, then step out into the real world of the bigger game and see how you fare. Right? It's easy to talk to a bunch of low level motherfucking broads all day and convince them to do some shit. Right? You think that's game? Come out here in the real world, have some motherfucking employees that you got to manage. Have pay some motherfucking taxes, manipulate, go through the power structures and politics of any industry that you in. You know what I'm saying? Tell me if you got some big game. Show me you got some big game. A lot of people are misunderstanding when you use the game as an analogy. Yeah, and people gonna misunderstand most shit. They think it's game, but can't go broke and don't know where to start from. Let me see if Afi back on here. Okay, he on. Goldie, when you get on Fresh and Fit, man, y'all DM them motherfuckers, man, and tell them I was just at a little event with him, but your phone went dead.
Oh shit. Yo.
Too much money to be made, man. All right, ask us some good questions because I'm about to jump off in a minute. How long we been on here, Afi?
I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe it restarted because I didn't restart.
Yeah, Billions, Billions. My mom been telling me to watch Billions. I think I caught an episode. She was telling me some big game in there.
Y'all listening and stuff, press the one if y'all subscribe to our YouTube channels, bro, because a lot of times cats will be like, damn, I missed it. Leave the live up. You know
Yeah,
that
yeah.
we got hundreds of videos on
I,
YouTube, the both of
I mean, I don't really like to leave this shit up. I feel like
no,
they need to
no,
tune
no, I'm
in.
just talking about period that we got content. Like if they missed this shit, they can
Oh
go
yeah, yeah. Check our YouTubes out. Gang Bow Goldie and Afi Kingdom. Somebody
yeah.
said the game is the strongest mind. Whereas no, the game is wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. The game is just another word for uncommon information, man. If you're in anything and somebody has some uncommon information, they're in a power position over the person who doesn't. When you have game, that means you know something that most people don't know. If you know something that most people don't know in any game, you're gonna win, right? So just having game means that you have some uncommon information. You have top level wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So you can have game in anything. And you better have it because the motherfucker who got game is gonna be one who can win and manipulate the situation. And that's why most people are where they at because it's these motherfuckers out here who know way more than you. You don't take no time to and be introspective and learn about how the world works. So you at the mercy of their system. How do you master staying consistent and sacrifice? Check this out. You cannot I cannot tell you how to stay consistent in anything. That's a muscle that you have to do the work in to get, right? But I'll tell you this, you write down one or two things that you're going to do every single day for the next 90 days. One or two things. That's it. Don't try to overdo it. You ain't been consistent with nothing in your whole life. Don't think you're going to add a whole bunch of shit to your plate and do it. You're setting yourself up for failure. Put two things down on a piece of paper. I don't care how small it is. Reading a page a day, 10 pages a day, going to the gym every day, or maybe something easier than that for most of you lazy motherfuckers, right? Now, put a list up. I have these paperworks for my clients, but 90 days. See if you can do it for 90 days. And if you can make it to the end of those 90 days with all the excuses that you might have had of this happened and that happened and this happened, guess what? You would have built the discipline of consistency. And if you can't do it, which 90% of people can't, look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm gonna be a fucking failure the rest of my life. Because I can't stick with this simple ass task for 90 days. How the fuck do I think I'm gonna be a fucking millionaire with a fucking business? You motherfuckers killed me. You ain't did shit in your life longer than 2 months and you think you finna be this big old fucking millionaire. Get the fuck out of here. You don't got the skills, the consistency, the mindset, or the discipline to discipline what you put in your fat ass mouth. And you think you finna run this big ass business that got a hell of moving parts. At least with yourself, you can dictate what you do every day. When you running a business, it's so many factors. Listen, low level people are still in their way. When you get to a high level and you're no longer in your own way, it's the world that's throwing objects at you. It's people trying to sabotage what you're doing. Most of you motherfuckers is on such a low level, you still the one in your own way. But going back to consistency, man, you got to learn consistency. It's probably one of the most important skills you could ever learn because without consistency, you'll never stick with anything long enough to see the result that you want. And that's what I teach in my program because that's the basis of everything, man. You want some gang, you want this, you want that. No, what you need to do is get yourself right, get your habits, get your discipline, get your consistency right. Be able to hold your word to yourself about what you say you're gonna do. So the next business after the 50th fucking business you said you was gonna start. So the next business you say you're gonna start, you actually gonna stick with it long enough for it to produce some results for you. But until you get this part, the consistency right, you get what I'm saying? You're not gonna do any of it. So what you need to do is write down a couple things on a piece of paper and say, I'm gonna do this for 90 days. And it's not about what you're doing. It's about you're telling yourself that I'm making a commitment to myself and I'm going to see if I hold my word to myself. Because if I can hold my word to myself on this, I can hold my word to myself on something bigger. But if I can't hold my word to myself on this, I ain't gonna be shit.
Hey, y'all put a 100 in the chat if y'all want to see Goldie
Bruh must
live
think
on
he
stage.
died. Yeah, the fuck I do. Yeah, the fuck I do. And I feel like everybody should feel like that about themselves. And if they don't, shit, too bad for you.
Y'all want to see it on stage? We talking about
Jump on my program is what y'all need to do. Y'all see, y'all gonna
Real
see
nigga.
why I feel like this. Don't smoke, don't drink, don't do drugs, don't even drink pre-workouts. You understand me? Why do I have this much energy? Because I discipline my mind. I don't have vices. I discipline my mind. I don't have vices. I wake up and go to the gym and get on that high level frequency every day. And what happens when you eat macros, right? And you eat clean, you no longer have brain fog. You have so much more energy when you're eating clean. Most of you eat like shit. Most of you are eating way more than you should. Your body has digested food all day long and all the wrong food. So you have brain fog. You have no energy. You have no motivation. Get on my program, get on my blueprint, and you have some energy like this too.
Mm-hmm. Real talk. Hey, make sure y'all do get on the program and get up in the Game God Society too. We in there chopping game all the time.
Yeah, we
All
gonna
y'all gotta do. Oh
go
yeah,
ahead.
just real quick. All y'all gotta do, no, because y'all be confused. What's the link? What's just for the most part, when you follow anybody, us or anybody, just look at the bio. Most of the time, that everything that you want to find is all in one place. Y'all niggas be like trying to remember shit. Damn, what do you say again? Just go to the link in the bio, bro, and that's all the shit is in there, bro. Every time. I, and I seen somebody. This is about personal development too. I seen somebody say they know I'm old because I'm saying cat. Let me clarify something, nigga. See, because I'm on YouTube, so I say the nigga word too much. So that's the supplement. I
Right.
substitute nigga with cat. So that's why I'm saying cat, because I don't want to say nigga,
Yeah,
because I say
I
the
gotta
nigga.
get my
Yeah,
I
because
gotta get
we
my
from the Bay.
lingo right too.
You know, I'm from Oakland, so that's how we really talk. But since I started YouTube, I
Yeah.
realized that everybody not black. So I try to like, once we start really, it's gonna come out. But when
Right.
if I think about it,
Right.
like on my YouTube videos,
I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that shit too, especially me saying the B word. I gotta stop saying that too.
he said, "What is the bio, bro? It's the shit in the at the top of the bio, the bio, the name. You type in the name, and it's the bio, bro. The beginning part."
What was your boiling point that made you seek a mentor? See, I've been seeking mentors since I was a child, though. You know, my mom had cassette tapes of Les Brown. Cassette tapes. Some of y'all might not even be old enough to know what a cassette tape looked like. My mom had cassette tapes laying around the house of Les Brown. So I've always understood the power of mentors because any personal development, self development, successful person talks about it. So I always understood at a young age that if it was just normal. If I want to learn something, I need to go find somebody who's a master at that and learn from them.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? As far as YouTube, bro, I was actually surprised when I started 18. I was surprised how many people embraced me that wasn't black. Because I thought it was just going to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? I thought it was going to be the black cat sliding through fucking with me and shit. I didn't know. I was surprised, like, European motherfuckers and Asian cats and all this. I was surprised by that. I didn't expect that. You know what I'm saying? So that was pretty dope.
Yeah,
I
no,
remember
that's
when it was a life change for me when I had one of my first consultation that was universal. That really hit me and shit. Like I had a conversation with a nigga in Europe. I'm like, damn, bro, I started this shit on accident.
yeah, man.
Now nigga,
I love the internet, man, because
mm-hmm.
you know people around you may not, you know, show you how great you are, but when you branch out into the world, man, you know you get appreciation for who you are. I don't care who you are. Everybody on here, if they was on the internet, they would get appreciation for who they are. That's why I love the internet because you can find your kind, and your kind may not always be your family. Your kind might not always be the people you grew up with, but out in the world, in this big world on the internet, your kind will attract to you. You know, so that's why I just love the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said you better discipline your mind. Uh, do what do you tell yourself the days you don't want to do it? Uh, I got a couple different tactics, but at this point, it's just like stop acting like a little bitch, man. You know what I think about? This is what I do. Like, I'll be out somewhere and I want to indulge in some food, and I do sometimes. But you know what I do most of the time? I just look around and look how disgusting a lot of these people look. And I have a donut like this. I look around a little bit, look at a bunch of disgusting motherfuckers. And I'll be like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, or just think about where people are who settled in life or anything. You know, you got to have some mind tricks to force yourself to do what you're supposed to do, you know, in them weak moments. But once you start doing something a long enough period of time, that should become automatic.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you got to break just like the nigga shit. Like, yeah, bro. Like, some people don't care. I care. So just to let y'all know, like, I ain't really with the white. If you ain't black, I don't want to hear it, bro. Like, some niggas is cool with it. I don't really like it. So I try not to say it. You know what I mean? So I gotta say the cats, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm a slow down on it too. You know what I'm saying? The older I get, since so many people be feeling be feeling a way about it. And yeah, I used to be like, man, fuck that. But at the same time, if that's getting in the way of you hearing this good message that need to be heard, all right, I'll switch it up.
Hmm.
All
Even bitches.
right, listen, y'all, give us a couple more questions, then we're gonna jump off, and we'll be back on Friday.
Yeah, and make sure y'all join the community too, because that's where the lives, the other ones we did, this like the fourth one we did, so they
Yep,
on
the
there.
school. It's a lot of good game in there. I haven't been as active on there because I've been, just finishing up this course and gonna make a paid one for the ones who really want some shit. But yeah, jump on there. It's link in my bio. You could go ahead and hit that. I don't know. Afi might have his own school. I'm not sure. You got a school
Yeah,
community?
no, I just got my Patreon, and again, that link is in the bio, which is the with the shit under our names. It's the link, and then the books, the content, the podcast, the coaching, the Patreon, the fucking YouTube, the TikToks. Even though I ain't got TikTok, it's on there too. You know what I mean? Goldie shit, all his YouTube, all of that. Y'all gotta make sure. Let me say this: you guys gotta make sure, bro, that when you fuck with somebody, whether you fuck with me, and shout out to somebody. I seen somebody say, "I remember you from Alpha Male Strategies." That means you really fuck with me because that's hella long ago. So y'all gotta learn to support the players on all platforms, bro. Because a lot of times
Yeah,
niggas will be like, "Oh, bro, y'all should be way bigger," or "Man, y'all the best in the game," but y'all not sharing our shit, bro. Y'all just liking our shit and then just
right.
putting
Y'all
shit the
not
fuck down, bro.
support. Y'all not y'all got to push us like, cause they people push them. They people tag other people they should link up with. They people push them. You gotta push them. Somebody said, how do you get a true understanding with the woman you're dealing with? You're gonna have a bunch of misunderstandings before you get an understanding. But once you get an understanding, you ain't gonna have no more misunderstandings. Understand there's gonna be a lot of misunderstandings. You know, it's gonna be a lot of misunderstandings, and I can't wait for it to be a misunderstanding because that's the only way you can set boundaries and get an understanding. Because it's a lot of things you can say, but it's you can never say everything because you're not even thinking about it. So when a situation comes up, you better be quick to get an understanding, but don't be scared of it. I like when we have a misunderstanding because this really let me know if she really dealing with me when I give her an understanding. Is she really dealing with me? Is she gonna run when I set this boundary? Yes or no?
Yep, it give you opportunity to teach. You know.
And show up. Let her see who you are. When it might be something you don't really, you like, man, this shit been going good. She did this. I gotta check it. Oh, we gonna see. You know what I'm saying? So you don't even know what you got on your hands until it's a misunderstanding.
And study your environments too. So a lot of cats may notice. I ain't gonna get into detail. I'm an educator, bro. I work in the education system. So I'm saying that to say that is the number one place to understand a single mom, bro.
What? Say it again.
I said if you work and you at a school, that's the best education for like single moms and shit like that. And you just get to see like women for real, for real. Just drama, fucking sex scandals I didn't seen, fucking principals getting caught fucking the janitor, fucking like you know, just all type of lesbian affairs. Like you get to, because it's like a world within a world. It's like a community that only the people that's in there know what's going on. It's all nigga. If you a player and you got a teacher bitch, bro, she might have fucked somebody, bro. Cause that's the number one work husband spot, bro. Them women over there throwing it for sure, for sure.
That's
You
that's
know.
some that's some game. That's some game right there. She said, what school system is this? He's talking about all school systems.
Oh,
All right, let me see the last couple questions in here. There ain't really nothing. You don't know somebody until shit hit the fan. Exactly, man. She ain't battle tested. You don't know who somebody is until it's a sticky situation. So if things is smooth, just understand. Don't give them too much credit. A lot of people, man, you give. I said this once before. She don't get that much credit just because she was with me 10 years. In those 10 years, was there a much better option that came that she was secure and leave it with? If not, then I mean, she really ain't been tested. She just been here, right? You don't get points for being with the best option. Did Drake come around this motherfucker and say, "Let me fly you out"? Did he? Because if he didn't, I mean, you really fucking with the best option, then, aren't you? So you supposed to get points because you've been dealing with the most beneficial situation for 10 years. Until you in a position to get better and didn't choose it, then we don't really know what you is. And a lot of you dudes be giving a woman or a dude
Like
hella
them bars,
credit
bro.
just because they been around.
I
You know
think
what
I
I'm saying?
heard you say that on I heard you say that on a live podcast recently. Maybe it was the I like
I
that, but when
said it
you
on
said,
something. I can't. I,
yeah,
I
you
don't know where I said it on,
went
but
by yourself. Yeah,
I said it on
maybe it was
something.
the dog cat. But I was feeling that shit like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, man.
bro,
Cause,
that's
cause
real shit.
and that's really how I feel too. Like just because you was here for a long time,
That's some
it was a good
real
time. It was a good time, right? You were benefiting this whole time, right? You
how
know what
you
I'm
said,
saying?
but you said it slick though, go. You said it's something real slick. Like how
I,
you
I remember. I
like
remember. I was
like
like,
how
you
you
don't get
gonna
points for fucking with the most beneficial option.
yeah yeah like like you supposed to like
Yeah,
thank you
you know what I'm saying.
how niggas get
You
Grammys thanking they bitches.
what I said was that's not being loyal. That's called self preservation. You would have been a dummy to lead the best option.
There we go. There we
You know
go.
what I'm saying?
There it is.
Motherfuckers be like, I've been down for so long. What that mean though? You said like you was doing me a favor, like this wasn't a mutually beneficial situation this whole time. So what are you saying? You been here, I've been here too. That shit cancel each other out.
That's facts. That's some real life shit,
And
man.
that's why I tell people all the time, you got to be making somebody there be useful. And it don't mean they got to give you no money. It could just mean that they really emotionally there and handling your business and giving you everything emotional support in a real way. Because most of y'all just letting somebody just be there and they're really bringing nothing of value. And to me, you always gonna feel cheated when that situation is over because you're gonna feel like, damn, this whole situation is wasted. And most people aren't gonna be with who they with right now in 2 years. That's just factual information statistically. And you're gonna feel cheated if you didn't get something out of that situation. Now, I'm not saying take, and don't give, but what I'm saying is if somebody is around, they need to be useful in some type of way. Otherwise, you're just wasting time.
You know what, bro? I never had one itis before, bro. That's one thing that I never. Some niggas have it. Some niggas have it and lose it. I never had it. I never like looked at a woman and was like, "That's just it."
What
Like never, bro.
say you never had the what?
They say one itis like that. You meet the bitch and that's like, ooh, that's love. That's her. Like I never like had that feeling of meeting someone and being like, I don't need nothing else. Like, I don't understand that feeling.
You know what I've come to realize? I talk about, women, but it's not just the women. These men also have been brainwashed and programmed by these same Disney movies.
Yeah.
You know, where the fuck that idea come from? Didn't come from your own mind. You don't watch Cinderella too much and all these motherfucking Disney movies, Princess and the Frog and shit. Growing up, that's stuck in your subconscious somewhere to have you even thinking some silly shit like that.
Mm-hmm. It should be crazy. Like, man, I don't know, bro. Like, it's just certain. Even the YouTube, it broadened my horizons, bro. Because I swear to God, nigga, I started YouTube in my late 30s, and so I'm saying all that to say I went that whole time, all those years from the teens all the way up to like 38, without knowing these certain things go on. Like my circle of friends, like I didn't know certain things happen. I didn't know certain things. People had certain problems. I didn't like because it wasn't. I didn't
And
see it.
me either. That's why doing this coaching thing is actually it's a lot of character building because it makes me aware of things that I never knew were aware because I've only lived in my bubble. I didn't know how people thought. But it's interesting to see also that most people, even from different backgrounds, demographics, socioeconomically, all mostly have the same problems though, and I'm just like, man, if you can solve these specific problems that everybody has, you could be rich because everybody's pretty much having the same problem on different levels, masked as different things.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Chestnut checkers. Tired of these cats letting these bum ass women run them. They need coaching. Yeah, man, for sure.
Hell yeah, everybody needs coaching in one way or the other. All right, man. I think unless you got something else to say, fuck around and jump off. Get back on Friday. I got some shit to do tonight.
Cool. I just want everybody to follow through. I want put it like this, bro. Like, and this is some serious shit. This is some shit that I'm just kind of thinking about right now. Like we got like fucking Fresh and Fit. We got Kevin, shit like that, bro. Like I'm about to say niggas, cats. You guys are in charge, bro. Like, if y'all like these chop ups, y'all need to get coaching from one, get in the groups, get in both.
Yeah.
But also, man, just put this shit out here, bro. Because the Golden Kingdom can be a whole movement, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be a whole thing to where y'all
Man,
know
I
it's
feel like
some
we
stupid.
be kicking. I feel like we be kicking some shit. We be kicking some shit.
It be natural, bro. Like, put it like this: like, y'all getting free consultations, basically,
Yeah.
but y'all don't even know it because it's so fucking entertaining and shit. Because niggas is funny and
Yeah.
charismatic. Y'all really
But
getting
at the same
consultations.
time, everything that we say though has so many layers. You still just getting the surface of it unless you really tap in. Because any video that I've ever posted, anything that I've ever said, I could speak on it for a good hour, 2 hours, because most shit is that deep, and there's so many
Mm-hmm.
different layers and perspectives to shit. Don't try to just get the game and run with it.
Yeah.
Tap in and get it.
Put people on. If you a female, say, hey man, it's this show that come on the blah blah blah. Check it out. Y'all hit the notification shits on here too. Hey, that's what you know what? I ain't got the notifications on to the fucking blog sites and shit. I be going over here trolling them hoes hella fast. Soon as
Somebody
they get
said,
them, I be going over there, blah blah blah, troll shit, pissing them bitches off, bringing them to my
look,
page.
something is wrong with my messages. So if you want to DM me, you're gonna have to click my story and then write me from my story, because you just can't hit message on my you can't just hit message on my page. How do you Somebody said, how do you know, where's that shit going? How to spot good and bad mentors? There ain't no good and bad mentors. You just listen. Do it make sense to you? Run it through your brain. That's all that matters. Run something through your brain and do it make sense to you?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it gotta fit. It gotta fit. The hell?
But that's the thing also. That's really a cop out. You think every mentor I got was a great mentor? No, but I still learned something. You think every book I've ever read I got hella value out of? No. But if you that scared, that's really just your excuse not to do it, and you ain't never gonna catch it. Yeah, I burnt some money on some mentors. I'd have burnt some money on a lot of books too. But had I had that mentality, oh, what if this? I would have never got the ones that really gave me game, because it really only take one thing to change your life. One thing a motherfucker could tell you. One thing that mentor could tell you and switch on was the piece you needed. One line in that book was the thing that connected the dots for you. So it's like you can't be stingy with yourself and with your, it's a lack mentality you have when you what if. You keep thinking like that, man, you ain't never gonna pull the trigger on nothing.
Hell no, bro. What's up, Ninette, baby? I see
All right,
you.
shit, I'm gone. Shit, I'ma holla at you. Let's do this on Friday.
All right,
Everybody
yep.
else, tap in, jump on a program, DM us both. Uh,
And make sure y'all subscribe to the channels, man. Let's get Goldie to 10,000 fast, bro. And just
man,
like
come
that,
on.
just I gotta say it, bro. My man got 100,000 plus. Y'all shift. Oh, don't wait just for the Instagram shit. Go over to the YouTube shit. The link
Yeah,
is in the bio, bro.
because the YouTube is where where I really need the followers at, is YouTube, not on Instagram.
Plus,
You
it's
know, so
long
go
shit. It ain't just a hella
go
clips. It's long shit.
yeah,
So
go
y'all can
watch
put
some
that
of my long
on.
shit. Go subscribe, all of that. Go Game Guy Goldie on Instagram. I mean, I'm tired. Game Guy Goldie on YouTube.
Yeah, and AFI Kingdom. Google it. All the shit comes up. Easy shit. You know.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, we'll tap in, my bro.
All
About
right,
to
for
go.
sure. I'm
My
holler.
dogs.
Yes, sir.
Peace, brother. Peace,
Peace.
y'all.